welcome back to Phoenix Wright with Raging Gaming.
Your host tonight will be
Popcorn.
myself, Connor.
Sponsored by Orville Popcorn.
Give us your popcorn money.
Send me your kernels.
Yeah, pay me in popcorn. I'll take
Send
that
me
too.
your military kernels!
Here.
All right.
On wonderful microphones.
Microphones?
What's the name of that brand of popcorn that's in like the blue box? The like the expensive one?
I don't know.
Blink.
I can't
Blink.
remember. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say sponsored by Orville because we can't fucking afford whatever this one is. But I can't remember.
Good old Redenbacher.
Missed opportunity.
No, you failed me.
I didn't fail you.
Misconnections on.
Let me, before we officially start, let me pause the thing.
Dude, I've been like
Pause.
chomping like
Pause.
a cow into this mic for the last like 3 minutes.
Chomp.
Okay, that has nothing,
I'm pretty sure that's about as official as you can get
that
to
had
starting.
nothing to do with what I was saying.
Are we on pause?
Can I like mute this? Because I don't want to sit
Nope.
there and chomp popcorn into the mic.
I
for
did
the
not
next 3
hear it
minutes.
when I was listening.
How do I mute
I didn't either.
But you may,
I wasn't listening though.
you may resume.
it? Okay, well.
You may resume.
Resumes?
Yes.
Alright, well, then we're loading in.
Good. Do it.
I did it.
I have to remember to
Oh
disable.
god, I guarantee this is gonna be me first time.
There.
Maybe.
I had-
What was that? Okay.
Ha! Called it! Okay. Me. Oh, shit. I don't even remember what I did. Let's see.
I think you did like a combination.
It was like the script
Mia,
lady and like, well, yeah, it was less sexy than
Yeah,
Mia,
it
though.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate as a murderer! I believe in you, sis.
Welcome
Mr.
to
Wright,
my hell.
let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes.
Yes, just a single word. A defense attorney should never believe their client. Exclamation point! The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
You think they might like switch it up occasionally and like bring people to trial for right doing? Like
That's what they consider jury duty.
You're convicted for being too good of a person! You what a jerk!
Miss Skye, you remind me a lot of Mia.
Oh, my breasts aren't nearly big enough.
But there is one decisive difference
Don't you mean to?
between you and her.
And that is...
You're not a defense attorney.
Burn.
Got her.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Bye.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time.
Except my boob.
I'll be all alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Oh, and you're back.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
February
Seriously, how do I
23rd,
mute this thing?
10 a.m.
Oh my god.
District Court, courtroom number 9. Seriously, how do
You
I
on the
not
Wi-Fi
wait
over there, mister?
No, I'm not.
Good.
I know.
Proud of you.
I know you are.
I'm terrified to eat.
It's not picking up unless
Shit.
you're shoving
Watch
the
it.
microphone
Watch
in
it
your
right
mouth.
now. Watch it.
nothing happened.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Burn!
I think I have to start this off by being a dick.
Edgeworth. Damn you.
Oh.
It's been 2 months, but I still haven't been in a courtroom since his trial.
No?
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
No matter how much you want to put it in my butt.
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Meanwhile, the judge's like, actually.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit the crime in the prosecutor's office lot.
Oh, shit. Wow! He's much more forceful in person.
She knows about Edgeworth being forceful.
He's much more forceful in person.
Oh my gosh, she's 18, right?
No! Oh, God. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay
Oh my...
for her rashness with her
Jesus,
life.
Edgeworth! He's like the electric chair, nothing shorter.
She's gonna pay for what? Her rashes?
Yes.
Her rashes. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Oh, God. I'm not ready.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
Ah, the cough-up queen.
That's what they called her in college.
Alright, what did I think I kind of remember what I did for her. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this today. You good? I'd like some of whatever he's having.
Haven't I seen you somewhere? Ah, yes, on that site. I mean...
Oh my God. I remember those breasts. I mean that face. You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar? I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down.
Yeah, he looks like he's eating. Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Was that what I did? I think that's what I did.
Sounds
That's
pretty...
about, I think it's about right.
Probably.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
That... What?
What the fuck?
It is too early for that. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Oh, God!
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Oh my
assuming
God,
tapioca is from
ew!
pickle.
Name. Profession. No.
Oh, no!
No, meow.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Aw. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Well, have you seen these tits?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police.
Ooh.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Not what I was expecting.
Not me either. I did not see that coming. Even see.
I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients and boobs. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces? Yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. I just fucking called him right out. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me?
Yes. Didn't I already say that?
No.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. One of them. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust, excuse me, the rest of the sentence, the pointy tip of the knife into the Detective Goodman's chest.
The pointy tip, you say? Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching!
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I already saw one thing in your testimony that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Wait, is she the Black Knight?
It's only a flesh wound.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Your bloody arm's off.
Your bloody arm's off.
You've got no legs.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, no, he didn't say it right. You may begin your cross-examination.
Right.
Oh.
But he didn't say examination. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
Press. Hold it. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Flip! Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Dots.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Nope, it ain't, bitch.
Flawless victory.
Absolutely flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
Oh, worth a shot.
This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Can I be one?
Where may I join the queue?
Do you have a sign-up sheet?
Yes, it's between my boobs. Here. Oh no, in the lunchbox. There it is. Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. What the fuck? What?
May I be the other boyfriend?
Character choice.
Ding, ding, ding!
Hello.
We have a winner!
Oh my god, she pulled out a lunchbox right now.
I thought she was getting ready to. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I swear we literally touched base on all of those. Specifically, second
Get a
base.
lunchbox out. Pull out your lunchbox. Please pull out the lunchbox. Do it. Lunchbox, lunch. Damn it.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
But I'll think about it later in privacy.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
God damn!
The security guard room is in the lot in A block.
Oh my god.
It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Alright, so I don't want to present this, but I want to...
Present arms!
Go back.
This is what I wanted to look at. So she was in B block. How did
she,
do you
number
get
one,
to
how
A
did she
block?
see it?
Well, it's just a chain fence. So,
Okay, then never mind.
But, I mean, her view is obstructed probably by by the car because they were at the back of the car.
Well, that's one thing. And then the other thing, too, is why were you delivering lunch boxes after 5 p.m.?
Oh.
That was the other thing that I
Some
noticed.
people have light.
Well, she said she was delivering lunch boxes, but it says the crime was committed at, like, after 5 o'clock. So that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
see,
when
where's
I'm
you
surprised
work-
Phoenix didn't ask her about
When
that.
you work at night shift, your lunch starts late.
Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
So definitely not lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna call them dinner boxes.
Okay. Hold it. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
Sounds like framing. It felt like, how would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
The fuck?
Uh,
Yes! Very familiar.
I'm not going to make the very obvious joke about something being full of seed. We're just going to move on.
I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yeah, that's what he was a bad
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Stop it!
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets of Greenhorn. I hate this. I hate it.
He was a noob!
Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
You could have just stopped it hard.
No. Hard and yellowed.
I've got John.
Ah! And sharp as a tack. It also works. Shit, come on. I want to get my popcorn. Okay. Yum. 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 Let's swallow. That's what she said. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. What the fuck, Emma? In any case, there in the lot, I felt something staring in the back of my mind.
By garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was.
Rabble, 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 rabble. What an odd case this is.
Except this time Edgeworth actually is the murderer.
And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant?
Well, it wasn't the offendant.
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Okay. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Do you know who you're speaking to, bitch?
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. Is that a threat?
Apparently.
Flip! I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
And erotic! I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. Emma, why? I may be relegated to the lowly punch! The lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Photograph?
Look at this photograph! Sorry.
You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, here's a lunch. One of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera.
What the fuck? Why?
To take
That is
pictures.
so unsanitary!
Well, there's no food.
Hope
in
you don't
it.
feed that to people.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
The wiener is a camera.
Witness, why am I only now seeing this photograph?
You think I'd show it to you? A prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo added to the court record.
The moment of the crime.
Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Skye.
Or what was the defendant doing at the time?
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long.
Just like my boyfriend.
Is that just like my boyfriend? Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yeah, 4 inches sounds about right.
He's like, let me just measure, hang on.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
Ew.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
What happened next?
Would you like me to read the line about thrusting again?
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
Ooh.
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
That's another discrepancy.
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
I guess your skills aren't as honed as you thought, huh?
Too late.
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. What?
Fucking flesh wound.
You said that before? Nope, not me. Whoops.
I
You
said
said that before.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. No, it's not. It's full of holes.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Yes. Give her the chair.
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
That's because you're a freak, Phoenix. Don't smile like that.
Back at the beginning.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, crap. I went one too far.
Silly goose. What you thinking? Give us them thoughts.
To me?
Or either of you.
I've already pointed out what I thought didn't make sense about the lunchbox. For one. The other thing is that I wish we could see it where it's like she was stabbing the guy again so I could see what hand she was holding the knife in. I don't think they would go that route again about, oh, hell, it was actually in her left hand, but... The other thing that's weird is the photo of her that was taken, the guy's not standing in front of her.
The photo from the moment of the crime?
Well, didn't she say she took a photo of the murder happening?
She said she took a photo of the moment of the crime, yes.
But she didn't because the guy wasn't standing there. Yeah, we already read this too.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, Edgeworth just hearing this conversation right now.
Yeah.
Which is over there like,
Okay.
what are you two whispering about?
Parking stub.
You're a dumbass. Not you, Katara. I threw a piece of popcorn at her and it rolled off her head and she's like looking for it now, but it's right, it's literally. You are so dumb. It's right here. Here.
She didn't know what way it went.
Between, yeah, so between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m.
Okay, so she said that she saw him stabbed, which means that there should have been enough time to try to get him to the hospital if he died from loss of blood.
I don't know.
Okay, what else we got? Victim's memo. Do we remember what the...
Nope.
What that meant?
Nope.
Yes, Katara.
Cell phone.
Okay, okay. How would she have had time to sit there and try to make a phone call if the witness was standing right there?
True.
That's interesting too.
Can we listen to it?
Okay, thanks, Phoenix.
Oh, I guess that was redial last.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't. Okay, so. Oh. There was also this.
Yeah, so that's what's weird about it, is that, like, I guess that's her stuffing him into the trunk. I don't fucking
That's the
know.
moment of the crime. That's the exact moment she saw the crime take place, she said.
With her time?
No.
No, it just says the exact moment of the crime.
Like, that doesn't make sense, because there's no dude.
The moment of the crime is photographed by
I'm
Angel
gonna
Starr.
guess that that's it. I don't know. And my hiccups are back. Damn it.
Oh, I mean, I'm also thinking potentially the autopsy report doesn't match up, but...
Yeah.
You got some help to spare.
I mean, you could give a hint.
Do you know the outcome of this case?
He's played all of this,
Every
yes.
case
Okay.
ever of all time.
So,
even
like,
ones
give
happening in
him,
courts
like, give
right
us
now.
something.
No, it's okay. Let's...
Well, you're
Let's
not in
suffer.
a dire situation. Try some stuff out. You have some leads and things that you think. Give them a
Okay,
shot.
so... The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Yeah, that doesn't
But
match up
then
because that's
when
not
you
what's
look
in the
at
photo.
the
So
photo,
I'm just gonna say that's the only thing
she's
we
not
got.
holding it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I would just say that's the only thing we got. So. Oh,
Music stopped.
that's usually a good sign.
I think so.
Oh God, we're like, oh.
Ah! And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Skye stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
What?
Why? Where are you pulling these out?
Her big old
You've got
purse.
like
The
a
infinite
stack.
space of her boobs.
Yes.
No, they come from the wiener. The wiener necklace.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph! This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Skye not holding a knife? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
I'm sorry.
Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
Damn.
Would you like some ice for that sick burn, Mr.
What
Wright?
do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that?
Blood spatter.
Splatter. Whatever. Same thing.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph.
Black and white photograph.
Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea? No problem.
Object it!
Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
Okay,
You gonna elaborate?
that's it.
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved.
The fuck?
If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Get advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but get advice.
Then why is it good? Fuck you, Emma.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Skye was cold, calculating like a robot.
A robot.
She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated murder.
Premeditated?
And considering that you butcher your sentences most of the time, fuck off.
Who got him?
I choose to do that. to
No,
bring-
you
He
just do it.
spices it up.
I
Exactly.
fucking.
I
Fuck
choose to
you.
do that as a character choice.
Oh my god. It's what my character would do!
What is this, Mark Hamill over
I'm
here
just
making up his own
role-playing.
lines, going off script? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, aren't those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
Premeditated.
premeditated. Wait, what?
What
It's
did you
meteor!
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Yeah, it's premeditation. I'm just getting.
Premeditated fuck! Premeditated fuck, murder!
You
A series of
premeditated that fuck? You thought about that fuck
I
ahead of time?
meditated on it
It
while I
was-
made my
It was
lunches.
premediated. They talked about it beforehand.
Here, have a lunch. From my wiener.
Because that's the source. She just pulls them out of the wiener necklace.
Yes, the one that the little
Witness.
octopus.
Add this to your testimony.
Because it's a sausage. Well, it's called a sausage. If I keep calling it a wiener.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves?
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Flip. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated fucking crime. Premeditated crime.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
Oh my god.
This is bad.
He's gonna
She's
put her
got them
back on the
thinking
force.
this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. Gotta think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
It's only a flesh wound, Miss. Oh my god.
Fuck off!
Seriously, why does it keep
Because that's just
looping
the,
us through
it's
this?
it's the end of the thing, so it's doing that end of the.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Stop!
Sorry.
So now I'm back at
Sorry,
the.
sorry,
Okay.
scream.
Before I start like going through all of these again,
It's gonna be the trophy!
I think I know what it is, and you actually pointed it out earlier.
It's the attorney's badge, obviously.
the report.
No.
Which you can have if you subscribe to our Twitch channel.
If it was premeditated, why was she not holding a knife? She still didn't have a knife in her hand in the photo. So that's the other thing, too. She's talking about being premeditated with a murder weapon.
It's a photo though.
I don't know. It might be.
Well,
Let's see.
Because they're already saying that because she had the blood on her shoulder, she'd already stabbed with the knife by the time she got her lunch out with the camera in it to
Yeah.
take the photo.
But that's the other thing, too, though, is that, like, either way, the knife is still not in her hand.
Well, if it was premeditated, why is she using Edgeworth's knife?
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, wouldn't she have picked another
Well-
weapon or, like, been
well-
holding it?
Unless it could have been premeditated to frame Edgeworth by using his car and his knife.
Boo, boo, I had an itch on my upper arm, yeah, and can't reach it. Okay.
Carrie, are you okay?
Carrie, are
Carrie,
you
okay?
okay? Carrie, are you okay?
And you said no karaoke's.
Okay, here's the thing, though. Karaoke
Oh god, I got
is not something that can just be fantastic if I'm forced into doing it. Like, it has to come naturally, like, on the spot like that. And not for 5 minutes straight!
For 5 minutes. Okay, fine. Not for 5 minutes straight. 10 minutes straight.
Oh my god.
That whole
No,
round
not
is
10
phasmophobia.
minutes, 20.
Whole stream.
Whole
loss
stream.
of blood.
Now
Oh, it's definitely
You
the blue
need
badger panel.
to
Obviously.
sing the things you're doing in your inventory.
Oh, actually, maybe the parking stub? Because Edgeworth had just pulled in parked. So
Yeah, and
it's
it says that he
premeditated
died
now.
between like 4 and 5:30. I don't know though.
But like, how would she have planned for Edgeworth to be back to put him in the trunk of Edgeworth's car? No. Oh,
Well-
and the murder weapon is also usually in
So it's the
toolbox.
knife then.
Traces of victim's blood, no prints.
I would say.
So the toolbox, which was in the trunk of his car.
Yeah. So she. Okay. Yeah. So she couldn't have premeditated it with that weapon, because how would she have fucking known that?
It's a very valid point.
I would just.
You
present,
make a good point.
I would present the knife itself. Because we've already done the photo, like you said. You're right about that. So the photo is probably no good
You
now
did look at
for that part.
photograph.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
say that
so
it was
then
the
let's
knife.
find what we want to throw that on. Probably the last statement that she
Probably
made.
the newest.
Here's my evidence.
Moment of truth. And when quiet. Witness, do you know what this is?
No!
A knife.
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a I am the box ghost!
lunch boxes!
I sell box lunches.
Box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife.
What have you
The
got there?
knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. The one I'm gonna murder you with if you keep asking me questions.
Why do you know it was in his trunk?
Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with this case?
The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there.
Oh.
Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people?
Skipped something unintentionally. It just zipped across. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
Take that, wiener.
Insert that meme of all those guys.
Oh!
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
I just wonder, like, why the judge is so fucking dumb. Like, just.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Ugh.
Sorry, should I have made that sound a little worse?
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Oh, dear, no, Bob.
What'd she say?
She went, but like boxes fell from the sky.
I didn't get to see it. Oh,
Order!
Alocious.
Order! Order!
She's about to take your order.
Yes, lunches.
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as Nope, wouldn't say that. Shut the
Nope.
fuck up. Fuck off, Emma.
Nope, you know nothing.
She's as good as in the damn chair right now. Like, we're not there yet.
Right.
Oh, God. Somebody's gonna have to finish
I
this. I honestly
believe
feel like I have a rock
The
in my
next
stomach and
lunch
it hurts.
you'll be eating is humble pie.
Fuck off.
No, he gets a cookie for that. Oh, he's talking to Phoenix. Oh, I thought he was talking to the lady.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned.
Here I dared to think Edgeworth was less of a dick. I think I
Not
almost said
over
edge twerk.
such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. Humbug.
The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not.
I haven't learned a thing.
The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Exclamation point. I'm exclaiming.
The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else.
Gosh, the chat is awful empty tonight, with the exception of Gandy, who is wonderful and is always present.
Thanks for keeping it lively, Gandy.
Thank you, Gandy.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Bitch!
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
Bitch, get served!
Say, be
Bitch,
gone
get
to
served.
those thoughts.
How
Thought?
dare you? Flip! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Nobody asked for your powers of deduction, bitch. They just asked for your testimony.
Really now?
God, here we go again.
Yep.
Oh!
Round 2. Fight!
This is like a lot of Heart's fucking testimony. Over and over
Well,
and
maybe
over.
if these witnesses would just be truthful from the start.
I couldn't help it!
Lana?
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman.
What did we just say?
Not your thoughts!
Bitch be serving lunches, she don't care.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office.
It's like
How do you
didn't-
know that?
It's like you didn't even learn.
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim.
How?
You saw that. You saw the grudge.
Yes. That's why she was in the parking lot.
Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
That was not meant to sound that sexual. My stomach just really hurts and I had to take a deep breath. And it came out sounding like that. Oh, it hurts. I literally have like a rock right here. It hurts so bad.
Why'd you eat a rock?
I don't know. Because I was hungry.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, are we boring you?
Dog.
I really need to Oh, damn it! And the snoring stopped immediately. Okay.
Of course.
So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
It does if you're in the Home Alone universe.
Oh my god.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Judge, why are you fucking up my favorite line, okay? Like, just fucking say it right! Body! You stupid, crotchety old fuck! I only ask for one thing in this damn game, and it's that. That and...
That's the orders.
Order!
And the
Okay.
You said that, but you haven't told us how you know.
That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
Uh-oh.
I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. So shut the fuck up! Try not to interrupt her again.
I feel like the judge would say again.
Again!
I can go with
It's that voice that makes it sound like he's saying.
Rookie. Flip. Never interrupt the storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Which is what I'd like to be right now.
Half-baked.
Her bun half-baked.
Or
Losers. Both of you. Losers! Pot joke!
half a pot joke, actually.
Ha ha!
Something's half-baked here, alright, and it's you.
Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet.
Come on.
Edgeworth, you were being a savage little jerk today.
Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Phoenix,
Her
I
actions
love you.
speak for
I
themselves.
have to pretend that we're not friends.
Maybe nobody's listening because his voice is super obnoxious. That could be it.
Well, that's not nice.
I mean,
You have no
I tried to
proof
make it
that
annoying.
Miss Skye called him there.
You have no proof that she didn't.
Oh, come on. Are we gonna really get into that's what he said, that's what she said, nuh-uh, argument right now?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
There was no record of a call made on the defendant Miss Lana Skye's phone.
That's not true.
She might have written him a letter.
What? Come on. You could have tried public phone first, at least.
Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Hi, Kyle. Why do I need to change the
I don't
title?
know why you give me that look. I do it in, like, honor of him, because it's amazing that he does that, and I can do it so well.
I was just looking because that's not.
Not making fun of him, it's amazing.
I was just looking because that's not him. That's why I was
I
wondering
know, I
why
was
you
just saying
did
it because he had said the word hello, and when I see the word hello,
He
I
said it.
automatically think of it.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered.
I'm sure he had a reason to be there.
He had a raisin.
Witness?
What's wrong with the title?
Oh, this is still me. Shit.
Stop eating popcorn.
Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day?
That's what I want to know. I named the title The Sky's the Limit and spelled it like their last name.
It was a good one.
Yeah, I don't get what's wrong with the title, but I think that's punny.
It's not all about you, Kyle. Gosh.
Yeah, jeez. You want to name these streams?
Probably.
Do it.
What kind of grudge?
This
The kind that goes.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Of course you don't. It's because she didn't have a grudge.
Yeah.
Rookie, have a lunch. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside?
Fuck you!
Isn't that the one with the camera?
How am I supposed to know?
Please give me that power.
See, we agree here. There's a lunchbox.
Wait, no.
We agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is... Life is like a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree?
Life is like a box of chocolate.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. You never
What
know.
You never know who holds a grudge.
What is it that they do in Family Guy? It was like, life is like a box of active grenades! or something ridiculously like that.
Continue.
I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty.
Judge, fuck off, man. Like, what are you even on about right now? Like, just get out of here.
This judge isn't very good with metaphors.
Give him the power.
The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple.
He wanted to kill the Batman!
The Batman. It's simple. Doesn't elaborate.
Oh, this is the elaboration.
No other reason could there be to stab a person
Again.
again and again.
How many
Again.
times was he stabbed? I think it was just...
That's actually a good point.
Yep. I think he was stabbed once.
One knife wound.
There it
Everybody
is.
gets one.
Everybody gets one.
We're still gonna press it first.
Gotta have that lore.
Human machine? That's a contradiction.
You're reaching
No, that's
Phoenix.
that's an android Phoenix.
Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's thighs smell like citrus. What the fuck?
How do you smell his sigh from across the courtroom?
Mr. Edgeworth's farts smell like citrus fruit. I'm just kidding. Sighs.
His thighs smell like citrus fruit?
His thighs.
His thighs, indeed.
He's like, come here and have a whiff.
For those of you at home who can't see that, I mimed spraying
His
on
thighs.
my thighs. If
Go
it
for a
wasn't
whiff.
clear.
I'm gonna need that on camera next time.
Alright, I'll set up the face cam for the next.
No.
For the crotch cam.
We'll all
The
have.
crotch
yeah.
cam. You'll never miss another crotch shot. Banned from Twitch in like less than 10 minutes.
As long as
No,
I'm
it's
clothed
clothed.
and my nipples don't show,
As long as you don't get them, you'll be fine.
You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly?
We often say, chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces.
I hate you. I hate everything that you are, and
What difference does it make if the deed is done?
How come she's getting mad at me?
because you're calling her out on her bullshit!
Let's just say she stabbed him several times. And leave it at
Did we
that.
just become best
No!
friends? Yep.
Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know.
hope you're doing well.
She has little test tubes in her bag. That's kind of cute.
Short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. Oh my god, Emma, it's just a regular fact. It's not
I wonder-
scientific.
Wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle?
Yep.
I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
You're a moron!
No, it
And
yeah.
I gotta go all the way
Yeah.
back to the... I gotta be careful that I don't
Well, I have
overextend here and then go through
Yeah,
all
so
of
they
that.
have to do it all over.
Ooh, I almost did it again.
Sneezes.
No! No!
I didn't mean to.
What if you accidentally selected the horrifying mascot? Loses health. No!
No!
You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you.
Good. With another
With
one.
another lunch. With my moss surprise. I hate
What?
You.
Why do you have a potted plant?
No, it's obviously a box that she left under like the fridge or left under the stove
Stop
or
it!
something.
Stop it! Ew! Ew! Ew!
I'm afraid of the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
Exclamation point, question mark.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death due was to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right. Good show,
My
Mr.
favorite music.
Edgeworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Fix your hair, Phoenix, and people will find you hot.
Well,
Phoenix's hair is
witness.
iconic.
You got the crime scene set, right? Look, I stabbed the rice until it bled.
That's would that classify as in poor taste,
Ah! Yes!
given what you're on the bench for?
Love it!
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. What the fuck? But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. What are you talking about?
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Wherein you actually just saw a breast.
Rare and you saw
But I was
pictures.
actually just looking at her boobs. Splattered blood from her victim.
My god.
Hello.
My god.
That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you
You know
saw
what you
that
must
you
do.
thought was blood. Testify!
Testicles.
Testify. Testify.
What red muffler?
What?
She wasn't wearing red.
I guess you better look at the picture and find out.
Okay.
What the hell is a muffler?
A scarf.
She's not wearing one.
Well, I guess you don't need to press the statement.
Although, we're still gonna.
Oh my
Oh, I'm gonna.
Her red muffler?
Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck,
Bet she wasn't in that photo.
so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. What the fuck? Who says stuff like that?
Someone with hate boners for prosecutors.
She's right.
She could be hanged at any moment.
Miss Skye was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Oh my god, shut up.
For what?
Wait, no. Don't shut up. What do they mistake your beard for?
Well, people often mistake my beard for a beard.
I'm so glad we let him finish that sentence. Oh my goodness.
God damn it. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes.
I love that.
Actually,
Oh God. Sorry.
I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest.
I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit.
Yeah, I feel it too.
However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound.
You caught, bitch.
Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Get this bitch out of here. Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
Chance for what, I wonder? We read that, and we read that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to
We
present
read
that photo.
this, and heard her say all of that.
Yep, I got some scrolling to do, but not too much scrolling.
I know. I think this is it. Yep. You want to look at this again, though?
Just to make sure there's no scarf in it.
Yeah.
Objection! Oh, the scarf's right there. Dang it. You lose.
Miss Starr, I demand an explanation.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim.
Well, that Edgeworth, like, steals my objections.
I'm stealing your thunder, yes. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph.
Huh? But that can't be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Edgeworth! Oh my goodness!
Damn!
That's really fucking rude.
Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
What a horrible thing! Say!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
in the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
No, a liver box.
But it was there. A scarf. No, not that. But something red, really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Back to business of more entertaining bullshit from the witness.
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Do you?
Thanks to my memory-enhancing lunchbox.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth.
Apprehending the suspect.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot.
How can you do that? You're not a police officer or...
Citizen's arrest.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Not to that extent.
Yeah,
When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
Uh-huh.
What? Why would she be like, oh, my scarf! And she's being arrested!
Oh, but wait, my
scarf!
scarf!
That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
I'm confused too. My muffler!
The chief prosecutor made to escape.
Sorry, I'm getting tickled now.
Not my scarf! Not my scarf!
Not my scarf!
Nana made it for me.
Not my muffler! The cops will pull me over surely without the muffler to my car!
Take it into custody. No. Okay. Sorry. Take me, but not my muffler. Okay.
Maybe she's covering for the muffler.
I swear the muffler did it!
It's just too stupid. I'm tired. Okay. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I have that muffler in 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I need a break.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra.
What?
What the fuck?
Is that like two of the exact same
Yes!
line? Why?
That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
By a snake or a cobra? Which one?
Definitely not by Angel Star.
Oh my god.
No, thanks.
Careful or she's gonna take your attorney's badge into custody.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
First of all, it would be venomous snake bites,
That's
not
true.
poisonous.
Yeah. Way
Sorry.
to go.
Nitpicking detail, and Emma should know that, being a scientist.
She should.
So that is inexcusable. Okay.
Get her
She's
out of
still
here.
learning.
She's in
Fuck!
contempt of court.
So often she's like, it's a scientific fact. I'm like, bitch, it's a scientific fact. The snakes are venomous, not poisonous. Okay. Moving on.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts to save her muffler were in vain. She knocked my hands aside.
I've got to stop with the muffler.
Kicked over an oil drum. Good lord, aren't those heavy?
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
I feel like an oil drum will be super heavy.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly.
She's a maniac. Okay.
A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr! Ooh, woo.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Close enough. I am Carrie and I approve this message. God, how many testimonies are we gonna get from Tits McGee?
8.
God!
So where is this partition on the floor plans?
Ugh.
I thought that was you this whole time. I was listening to
I'm
the
look-
audio back.
I'm looking at you, and
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
Okay, he's just gonna say the line wrong anyway.
Oh.
Except I said it flawlessly.
For once.
Absolutely flawless.
First time
He
for everything.
said it wall-lessly.
Absolutely, Wallace.
That's right. There was a wall there.
Oh, God! Ow.
About 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself.
Ow.
Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then? What happened next?
I love that.
Wasn't there a fence between you and her?
Yeah. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
My ass if you climbed over that fucking fence in that getup and did it quickly.
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details.
Leave her alone!
I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe.
Oh,
The
what's it?
Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Do you want me to? Oh, you want me to take
Go
your
for
line?
it. Go for it.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
I need you two to
All right.
switch dialogue entirely, please, for a while.
That would be too trippy. But continue each other's voicings.
Oh my God! I'll take the judge, please. You can have
I'm
Angel.
not doing Angel. Fuck that.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
As I thought.
I went over.
The fuck you did in that getup. The fuck you did.
And caught her from 30 feet away.
There's no fucking way. You were carrying a bunch of lunches, bitch.
She jumped
You
from the spot
lie!
she was standing. She's got a 31.
And you
foot
have
vertical
infinite
leap.
lunches too, so I know you did not make it up. You did not haul ass over that fence.
I went over it, of course, you fucking liar.
Amazing! The cough-up queen, lunch lady, athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. Are we not gonna acknowledge what she's wearing? So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, even if she theoretically could... Good lord, yeah, if it was 9, there's no way!
That's like a 12-foot high fence.
Like, in
At least.
athletic clothing, that still
That's
would
probably
take a
close
person
to,
a
like,
minute.
15 to 20-foot high fence.
Taking my hot minute.
Yeah, like, that's ridiculous.
It's probably a 15-foot high fence.
Yeah. Well,
What?
definitely over 9 feet, like...
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too.
Well, he's probably just saying from memory
Yeah.
if he had to
But
estimate.
but the point is, though, there's no fucking way.
So, how did Miss Skye not get away?
Good question.
She couldn't get away.
Because she couldn't get away. Why would she mention the muffler?
She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
Not my muffler!
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Yeah, well, you've already
Sure.
fucked up a lot of your testimony. That's why we're on the fourth
Cheeky.
one.
Anyway, all I heard was her. Wait, all I heard her say was the word "fuck."
Sorry, I can't get this sentence out. We're gonna start over.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word
Fuck.
muffler.
Fuck!
Just that one word.
That's a weird word to just say.
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
The phone that we have no records of a call going out on?
Her phone. She can't mean.
Remember how many people play this and they're like, I'll just leave it.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone? Discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately,
Ultimately?
my memory flip. It's like heading upstream, you see.
What does that
About-
even mean?
What does that mean?
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
She had a cell phone, why would she do that?
On the wall.
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order.
How do you know that?
And so she used her cell phone?
Indeed. The emergency phone was out of order that day.
Figures on the day of an emergency, the emergency phone was out of order.
Good witnessing, witness.
Oh my god, I'm gonna rip
Good
his bib off.
witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
Testify.
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Please tell me this is not how real life court works, because my god.
No.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Actually,
Yeah,
I want to look at. Wait. Oh,
Can you hear her lies tonight?
the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 518.
Which
Okay.
Emma.
Huh?
I said which Emma didn't remember receiving.
Whose phone did she call? Did she call mine?
Like they said that,
When you
no,
press
that she...
redial, it
Oh,
called Emma's
it
phone.
might have been yours. I don't remember.
When you press the redial button,
Uh-huh.
it called Emma's phone, and Phoenix was like, "Oh, that was my phone. I just happened to get a call at the same time." So that way,
Okay.
our good cowboy friend
Mm-hmm.
didn't think anything
Ow,
of
shit.
the wise, none the wiser.
Never mind.
Alright.
I'd like to see the floor plan for a second.
Okay. So I haven't pressed this yet.
Nope. Oh, that's why it doesn't even label the ladder.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Look at where the phone is at.
It's on the other side of the partition. How would she have seen her make that call?
There you go.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Thank you for following Slimy!
That is not slimy. It's
Oh,
S-I-I.
Slimy! I'm sorry, I had to squint my eyeballs. Aww.
Slimy would have been funnier. Slimy is also amusing.
Your name would have been funnier if it was Slimy.
Apparently.
Well,
I
because it
like
sounds
your
funny.
name.
These guys.
Slimy!
Thank you
Oh
so
god, I
much.
better not.
Yes, I am
No!
if you
No! We can't stop! No!
Bum bum bum. We've been corrected.
They removed that in the live
by
action.
Disney.
What? Did they?
Yeah,
Yes.
because it.
Hmm.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Incredibly racist!
No.
Which is exactly why I did not start singing it!
That's exactly why I started singing.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
gosh.
Connor.
I'm kidding!
The views of Connor Bright do not affect the rest of the views of RNG.
Please understand that the thoughts and opinions of Connor Bright are not.
Was this a political ad or a courtroom?
Send all of your angry letters to.
If you want to change the
Hey,
future,
pal.
send your
You
donations
just blowing
now
from Stupid
to...
Town?
Yeah, hey pal, you just blowing the stupid town?
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
No, I live there.
Well.
Alright,
That's
so did you
6
figure out what you
wells.
wanted on the parking lot?
Yes, I already knew what I wanted on the parking
Oh.
lot. She figured out what she wanted on the parking lot.
So, I mean, I'll just show him the floor plan. There's no fucking way that she would have seen that.
Yeah, but we want to hear all the
Oh.
bullshit.
Yes, he does work there.
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time. So listen.
Until you repeat it again for your testimony.
So listen close, rookies.
Yeah, okay, that explains it. Skye, and the love of the game was like, well, in case you didn't figure it out yet.
The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. This girl is an idiot. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. You wouldn't have fucking... Oh my God.
And she ran all the way back to the car.
So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket.
And you still wouldn't have seen that. And you just teleported over.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence?
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm,
The phone fell and bounced all the way back to the
the
car.
chief
where we found it.
prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
I'm
don't
pretty
even-
sure I could kick your ass.
I don't even want to press.
I wouldn't.
Well, I mean,
This-
she obviously doesn't press anything. Look at those weak noodle arms.
Alright, Mrs. Saw It.
Maybe that's one of her boyfriends. The one in jail.
Maybe. The other boyfriend?
Yeah.
Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Ooh.
Well, Miss Starr? This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony.
Fatality.
How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
I'm
What the
sorry,
fuck
what?
does that mean? Don't, you know what? I don't want to know.
I've hidden a transmitter. In your lunchbox.
Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone
And
call.
obviously you turned on your high beams.
Yes.
Your
Both
high
of
beam eye
them.
vision.
Exclamation point!
I believe you see what I'm getting at.
You see.
That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What? What?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
My lunch is...
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
Oh my god.
Grr!
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question?
I really, want to hear the Von Karma.
Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong.
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure it's got to be that. Not necessarily the order of events.
Yeah, probably where. Like, because if she saw that, then she had to be closer. Had to be.
Well, we're gonna find out. Miss Skye tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it.
Pointless to lie? I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Skye using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. Hey, what's up, gaming?
Hi, gaming.
A different location.
Goading here.
Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
At least let me sharpen my pencil.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
What?
He just whispered hell quiet in the mic.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, how you doing, buddy?
How are you
My
doing,
beard
buddy?
gets in the way from me being able to do that myself.
I missed you first.
Oh my god.
I missed you second.
I didn't miss you.
Oh my
no one-
god!
I didn't say missed.
Oh,
I
thought
thought I
you
asked
did.
you first.
Oh.
I know, but
I totally misheard him. I'm so sorry.
all the
doing
testimony we've
good.
heard until now points in one direction. The place
How
from where
you
Miss
doing?
Starr saw the crime was... Like, can I click anywhere? Maybe...
Just click anywhere, apparently.
I'm
I'm assuming because
makes-
that's
that
labeled,
makes-
it's probably gonna
that
be there.
car that's like not even in the parking lot up
Doesn't
to
her
the north.
boyfriend work in the security room?
Oh, up here? This one? That's where she saw it from, like, on the park.
Yep. She saw it from the oil drum.
She was actually inside the car. Inside the car itself.
She was in
she
the
was in the trunk.
Yeah.
No, she was in the toolbox, in the trunk.
Probably the security room. That would make the most sense.
Well, I'm assuming
Yeah,
because
probably.
that's labeled, that's probably where it's at.
She saw it from the
like
telephone.
her
She
boyfriend
was
just-
in the telephone.
She
That's why
said-
it wasn't working.
But her boyfriend's the security guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, exactly.
Because she was in there getting...
Never mind. I mean, giving out lunches. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Take that.
Yep.
This is the only place where she could have been.
In the arms
Of the security guard.
Oh.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned.
Uh-huh.
It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes?
Huh?
Well, Miss Starr?
How many years have I been getting the better of men?
Okay.
Okay? What? Why?
To think that the tables can be turned. Okay, well you're
Oh
basically
my,
just
how the
confessing now.
turntables.
Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective.
Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
On your cow!
You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Skye?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd?
Oh, it doesn't strike
Why
me
did
as
Miss
even.
Star lie? It doesn't make sense. She's covering for someone.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
If she was...
Mm-hmm.
How did...
Where'd she get that
Where'd
photo
that
from?
photo come
That
from?
truth still stands.
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Shit, I don't fucking know.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Or the fuck else! Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station.
My brain hurts.
But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change?
Difference in lighting.
Distance to the crime, angle of view to the crime. I mean, I don't know that distance really changes. Let's look at
Did you
the...
count the feet and the angles?
Okay, you know what?
And we're still gonna have to end up coming back to that photo and figuring out who the hell took it.
Alright, so
Lotta. The only
The-
photographer we know.
the distance is basically the same.
Yeah. So maybe the angle. I don't.
I mean,
fucking
angle
know,
would
dude.
make sense too, because now she's a story above looking down.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is distance is different though, because with the B block she'd have to haul ass over that fence, whereas the other one you wouldn't.
Well, I don't...
Could just come down.
Actually, that's a good point about distance, because we don't know how easily, like, what the quickest route from the security room is to get
Yeah,
down
it could have
there.
been stairs, it could have been a door, but it wouldn't have been a fucking fence.
It's a fire pole. They just slide
It's
down.
It's a fire pole. Whoop! Instead of using her hands, he grips it with her boobs.
Okay.
I don't know why my mouth makes noises sometimes. it just says things on its own.
Shit.
I mean, technically they're both correct,
you've
but
got chances. So
I do.
we obviously
Yeah.
know it's the difference in
the
lighting.
difference in lighting.
Alright, I'm gonna go with my gut and say angle.
What Angel was doing as she watched.
Do it.
Waiting for Lana to step.
Do it. Do it.
Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
Oh, that might bounce off that photo. Because remember, she couldn't have taken that photo.
Right?
So maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe.
Right, so now I'm wondering who took that photo.
Yeah. It was obviously her and somebody else in on it. Probably that
The-
fucking cowboy dude.
Angle? What do you mean?
Well, the security guard station is on the second
Oh,
floor,
no.
and she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime.
And this is important. Why?
Oh, Phoenix. Yep, the judge is not amused, and there it goes. Oh, God!
Exploded.
It didn't even warn you. It was just like, give me that.
Well, it did when I was gonna
Well,
pick.
yeah, I just meant
Yeah.
like I thought he'd be like, you want to
How do
reconsider?
you
And
like to reconsider, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright, let's review. Nope, we're not doing that again.
Well, we are doing that again, apparently.
Fuck! So it's gotta be the distance then.
Yeah.
It's still the lighting.
It's still the lighting.
Being right. Maybe you should let me
Because-
voice Phoenix Wright.
Everything the light touches
Is her
is
kingdom.
her kingdom, and the light doesn't touch a B block.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Edgeworth, oh my god.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one looks at the floor plans and it's quite clear.
One looks at the floor
One
plans.
Idiot.
It's a character choice.
Oh my god, it's what my Edgeworth would do.
Is it really gonna be the fucking lighting? Is it really?
The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet.
No, it can't be.
I
There's
don't
no
see
fucking
how that
way.
would change what she could see.
It's the distance, you jack.
Okay, here
Fucking-
we go. What she saw is not in question here.
Yeah,
What
bitch.
matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime,
Yeah, fuck you, man.
which is also part of what I was
Yeah.
agreeing with you on, but I just...
But I mean, we're both right in that as far as like we need to figure out what's going on with that other fucking photo. But that might
Miss
come up later.
Star, you
She just
witnessed
threw her cell phone
the
with a timer.
crime from the security guard station.
Or she had the lunchbox pre-positioned somewhere else.
True.
Mm.
And remotely
And she
activated
did
the camera.
admit that the photo was taken with a lunchbox.
Yep.
Aha!
Yes, her lunch
So they
box
tried to
thing.
set her up to frame her!
Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Skye? Well, witness?
You
Yes.
have a lunch. You You ordered the squid wheels, right?
That
Why,
sounds
yes, I did.
disgusting.
What? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
Pick the squid off.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
This boyfriend, that boyfriend, or the other boyfriend?
Boysenberry for the boyfriend?
Oh my god.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
Okay, so now we see the...
And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
So you ran all the way around to then climb the fence.
That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block.
That's quite a detour.
Great word choice. Pronunciation.
Yeah.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
Is that
What?
counting your scale?
But before you said that you were there like instantly.
But does that count your scaling time?
5 minutes?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
This is all kinds of jacked up.
This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence.
Nope.
You
Of
don't,
her with
but
a
you
stain
don't
on
have
her jacket
photographic
that
evidence.
We can't confirm is blood.
I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spark.
Why?
That holds no weight to me. I'm sorry. I will melt your spork right now.
I melt your spork like I melt your testimony.
Oh my god, Judge!
I don't want to.
Dude.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Oh my god.
Would you like another caviar? No. Fuck off. Oh, lunch.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
gross. Give me that lunch. Nom 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 nom. You have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this?
I'm going to observe.
I mean, I can't not object, right? 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest?
She would have been gone.
Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
Phoenix, I wish you would stop.
I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta in the knots. Rookie.
A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you are a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this
It
time
was the judge!
But this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
It's improbable.
Yeah!
Well, then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony.
Exclamation point.
Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
What?
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned.
All hail the cough-up king!
Oh my god.
And with that, court is adjourned.
It's pronounced adjourned.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
No, neither of us did.
What?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
Fuck you.
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
That you haven't mentioned until now.
Okay.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Unless you have a video.
Ah.
Okay, what?
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Whoa! Oh, a triple
Oh my God,
decker!
make it stop.
Out of deference
Oh
to the
my God.
witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. I have to pee so bad, and I was like, finally, I get to pee.
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Sorry, but I need to know who's going to be doing her voice.
I mean, it takes you 30 seconds to pee, so...
All right. I'm sorry, but I've got to go pee.
I'm gonna hit this wonderful button.
Lord.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Because, like, goodness
Well, actually, I just
gracious.
hit a nice little stream marker button. For the VOD's sake, I'm gonna hit this button. And look at that. Now we can sit here for all of 30 seconds, and I'll know exactly what to edit out. And we'll just chat.
And I'll eat popcorn.
And eat popcorn.
Do you want popcorn?
I
Some
want
left.
several kernels.
There's plenty in there.
No majors, please.
No majors.
If there's a major, I send them back. Delicious popcorn. So we chilling while waiting for curry. Enjoying some popcorn and
Chicken curry?
Tasha's already done. Here she comes. The star of the show.
Miss Star.
Angel Star. Okay, man. And
Hold on. Sip of water and all that, because, like, my voice is just... My throat, you can hear it, my throat's starting to get raw, because remember, I'm a teacher now, so I talk all day.
talk all day and I talk all night. Talk all time.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
She died, everybody.
And thus, Carrie died.
We're gonna have to put that back on another
Just
stream marker. And
just a little BRB screen, and then
Well, I sucked in a breath and immediately was like, ooh, I'm gonna choke. Okay.
I sucked in a breath.
Like the lunch lane motto says, you won't be disappointed.
I'm never doing another voice like this again. No.
no.
What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, like, molest the microphone. I'm just trying to, like, adjust it. Shit. Come on, fuck! Okay, it's in exactly the same place, so.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe.
What?
Did I not bring this up?
No.
2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye.
But what?
This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. It's not, though.
How does her blood being on it affect anything?
Do you even bleed?
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
So why didn't you mention it earlier? Try that. God, I'm sorry. I'm really struggling.
Just change the voice. For
I can't now. We're in too deep.
I just meant change
She's
the voice
in
a
too
little bit
deep.
for a while.
There's no way to change that just slightly.
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Witness, what is the meaning of this?
Stop asking me questions.
Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself
And fucking it up the entire time.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In forensics alone?
Apparently. So that's 3 boyfriends in forensics, 1 in criminal affairs, 1 in security, that we at least know of.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe was illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? Really?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You can at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding,
What
it
about withstanding?
appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Late night will shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman on a Skye.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may now cross-examine the witness.
Another testimony. Great.
Alright, so we've already heard
So
that.
how did you get the shoe?
You've already heard all this, but yeah.
Why'd you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
Oh yeah.
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes.
Well, I guess too bad we can't just
Compared
suck out
to
your
that,
eyes.
a 5-minute blank means nothing.
But it does.
And then why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
Such as perjury.
This, when the
My
suspect
God! Okay, it's happening.
Did it?
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Down. No.
Yeah.
Welcome to Phoenix Wright.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
Did I?
Yeah, you've
Yeah, I already
read
read this. Okay.
Now I'm pressing it all. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime?
Sure.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So, like, an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
Ah, got him.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen.
Then why wouldn't you just fucking whip that out first?
See this fashionable basket I have here?
Full of lunches?
It carries more than lunch boxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag. Really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now,
Phoenix does that all the time.
tell us what you did next.
Phoenix is allowed to.
So you brought it to the forensics department?
Oh God.
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Bloodstains.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe.
Me, gaming, Carrie. The only female member of our channel.
No, it's Matt.
Yep, it's me.
Matt pulls off that voice all the time.
Yes, I do. No.
Get out of here.
Dear God, if that voice was coming out of Connor or Matt, I would die.
How much would you laugh though if I had flawlessly just done that voice?
I would have died. I just said it.
You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
Yeah, gaming. I'm currently losing my voice over the stupid voice.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie?
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB.
No.
Well, with
Unless he-
positives and
Well,
negatives.
yeah, I was wondering if he was getting ready to,
However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
yeah.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
That's just a figure of speech,
not-
Mr. Wright.
That wasn't the point.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there.
Fuck you, Emma.
Emma, can you just go get wrecked somewhere, please?
Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. Wait, I thought that you said that... Didn't you have
No.
to check that?
She said she got blood types.
Oh, well then that's not...
Which,
That's not decisive evidence! But they say there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Skye's. But that's not evidence! It's just speculation! My God!
no.
Rob, 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 rob.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
Thank you, gaming.
A shoe. Isn't it?
Ah, shoot!
A shoe. A shoe.
A shoe? No, I mean, I have a cold.
That ties directly to the death of
Get it?
Detective Goodman.
A shoe?
Yes, that's
That
what I
ties
said.
directly?
Oh my goodness. Get out of here.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
I was afraid she was going to say that.
Yeah.
It's flawless.
It's fucking not, you
Absolutely
bitch!
flawless.
You can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
Oh my God. Ew! Oh my God! Ah! Yes! You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Some guy in the audience. Hey, that's mine.
Oh God. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright.
They're like hot guts.
Some like your client.
She's in enough. Oh my God, I'm losing it.
She's in enough hot water to make a whole pot of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
Well, if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh my God, get out.
Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe?
Oh, there's probably a problem.
I don't know. I almost feel like there's no problem. I mean, I don't... I'm gonna go...
Where the hell do you make the fish?
No. There's nothing there. And if I just stab blindly at it, it'll hurt my case. Oh my... Okay, well, apparently...
Well, you
Come
haven't-
on, Mr. Wright, I know you can find something. Some kind of off-the-cuff contradiction. I'm trying to...
Wait, no,
I'm
nope.
trying to avoid saying things off the cuff today. It's pretty sly hiding evidence like that.
There's nothing sly about a lawyer using the law as a weapon. In any case, science is always on our...
Fuck you, Emma.
Don't forget, scientific investigation is a...
Wave of the future. Can you just...
Can we? Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little more closely.
Can you zoom in on it?
I was actually getting ready to say, have you been able to?
Oh, that's...
You haven't tried your
I haven't.
your newfangled 3D ability.
Check.
Oh.
For a second, I thought you
I was like, no!
No! There's something wrong with the shoe. It's the shoe.
It's dainty.
This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail.
I was wondering why.
She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
Poor sis.
Oh, okay.
But if
Good.
that's her blood, where's his blood?
Oh. There's something underneath. Oh.
Ah! There's blood here too.
On the sole of the shoe? It's got to be the victim.
Did she kick him?
He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
All this blood, it's horrible.
This blood might be an important clue.
Wait, he said
Nah.
he said he stepped in a puddle of blood. Is this his shoe?
Yeah, this is Goodman's shoe.
Goodman got some tiny feet.
Boy, where's a size 6.5?
I thought this was her shoe for
No.
for a minute. You didn't even zoom in on it. You didn't even zoom in on the shoe. Don't go back.
It's too late.
All right, zoom in on it. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, it's a tiny shoe.
Oh, we
Anything
can't
in
even
there?
see it.
Any blood inside?
I can't tell. I need a flashlight.
But all you have is a magnifying glass.
Okay, well.
Excuse me.
What am I supposed to?
What does that crime photo show? Does the crime scene photo show the ground or the legs up?
This?
Yes.
Hold on.
There's no body.
No, but
in the
Well,
my thought was if he stepped in a puddle of blood.
There'd be a puddle of blood there.
where's the blood?
Yes.
Or bloody footprints.
Okay, but I mean that's a valid point. Yeah.
So that's
Which
probably-
statement would you want to put that on, though?
Well, that's the thing is I don't know. I'm assuming you have to present probably the shoe because they said it was the important evidence, but it's a matter of which one, maybe the decisive.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it's I mean, it might be.
It might be the next statement.
That the shoe
Yeah.
proves
Yeah,
that's
I
what
would
I-
say
probably.
it would be here.
Yeah, I would say it's the shoe. Or
Attorney's
the photo.
badge! Well, we've still got music.
Yeah. So.
So what, were we supposed to show the photo?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
we still have music because it doesn't matter what I showed there.
yeah.
Because I think it's going to bring, well, maybe, who knows.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
No,
Huh?
come on!
Really?
Objection
Okay,
overruled.
well, so I guess it's
Try to think before you make accusations, Mr.
Sometimes
Wright.
the game's not very clear about that.
Whoops, that didn't go so well.
Whoopsie.
So I guess you were supposed to just show the photo there?
Yeah, I mean that would be the next. My next logical thing would be showing maybe the photo.
To that same statement?
I don't know.
Potentially.
I mean, I
you've
assume
got
so.
you've got 3 hits, so I mean, worst case, you got at least one.
Unless...
Because I feel like none of these other ones would matter.
Do we know that it was the victim's blood on the bottom of the shoe, though?
I mean, that's what she said.
Didn't you say that his came back for sure, but Lana's they didn't know yet or
Maybe.
something? I don't remember.
I mean, we can look at the... I mean, it says it bears traces from both of them, so it doesn't seem contradictory. That's that photo. Muffler, memo, autopsy, parking lot.
Boop. Yeah, that would be my guess.
All right,
I mean,
we'll
'cause
try it.
I don't know off the top of my head what else it can do.
Well, the music stopped.
I love that we're using that as a cue.
Unfortunately for you, this shoe is far from being perfect evidence.
Well, the game did it to itself.
What?
This shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. The shoe doesn't fit.
What?
I love how
Around
me and
that.
Matt both just pretty much face palmed at that.
Yeah.
Order! Order!
You're claiming there's a contradiction with this shoe?
As I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime.
Very well, let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say about the shoe.
You would think that me using the shoe as contradictory evidence
I know.
would have brought up the same.
That's what I'm saying. Is like some of this is very
Well,
flawed.
that's the thing. Sometimes it lets you do stuff like that, but I guess.
Well,
in
I
this
think
case,
that this case it seems to be very specific in what it wants.
they specifically wanted the photo more than the shoe. They wanted you to inspect the shoe to get the idea, but
What about this shoe contradicts what we know about the crime?
yeah, same.
Take that.
The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
There it is.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh, thank you so much, Sims Tarot Fusion.
It's tarot? That's how you,
Tarot.
how you pronounce tarot? No, the tarot card?
No.
No?
Oh, it's tarot cards.
Pretty sure I've heard people. Yeah, see,
No, it's not.
I've
Tarot?
heard both.
I've
Tarot
literally
readings?
just heard tarot cards. That is the only pronunciation I've ever heard.
well, let us know, Sims. How do you pronounce?
It's like, it's pronounced tarot.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
Capitalize the part that you want emphasized specifically.
And we will emphasize
the
it for you.
T.
Because we know.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Greg. Yes. And you know how we rolled in? From you pushing us from stupid town. Because you joined us from there.
He was, yeah, he was there to greet us. 'Cause he lives there.
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Go get fucked.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Order! 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 Well, witness?
What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh.
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh, no.
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
And I already...
Well, I have a
Hey,
theory.
I don't know why it's not there.
I've got a
I'm
theory.
But
just
it's
good at finding
Not
contradictions.
good.
The murder didn't happen there.
Well, not that. I mean, that also is a theory. What?
I see. Now I get it.
Uh-oh.
Get what?
Once our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There was one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
Yeah, I'm not reading that again. Give me a break, man.
She picked over an oil drum. Ah. And there was an oil drum elsewhere.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
What the fuck?
This one is ridiculous.
I'm not sure who's worse, like her or Miss April May. Like, they're both pretty bad.
Bad to the bone.
Witness? Well,
What the fuck
was
exactly,
the
Greg?
oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
So it washed away whatever
So-
fucking evidence there was.
So you're
Water?
saying this one who
What does
couldn't
that
get
mean?
away could also...
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone.
Spit it out.
To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
That ties things up quite nicely.
That's what I was worried about.
The blood stains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why? That's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me. Miss Skye's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister's confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
Angel Star's on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. Oh, shit.
This court finds the defendant,
Uh-oh.
Miss Lana Skye.
little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side?
Well, yeah, you are. I'm gonna have an argument with myself. Okay, great. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, flip. I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping.
What lunchbox you giving us?
Squid. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called Evidence.
I hate this. Fucking hate
So that's like
this.
beans and like mac and cheese and the world's tiniest little hot dogs.
No, those are, what are those, like Red Hots?
Yeah, they're probably like little red hot.
Wait! Witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court because I can decide.
Yeah.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen.
You've already been dethroned.
Look at this.
Another photograph?
How do you have this stuff?
Oh my god.
A photograph?
This is insanity.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest
You were on the side of the prosecutors?
that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
Oh my god, oh my god. Fuck! You!
There's reasons I like this case, and it's mostly because of your
I
reactions.
kind of fucking hate it right now. Because this is just ridiculous.
But wait, there's more!
Exactly.
Honestly, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! In the original series. But wait, you've activated my trap card. But wait, you activated my trap card by activating your trap card.
That's all
Well, wait, you
Yu-Gi-Oh.
activated my spell card by activating your trap card, which activated because of your trap card. And then, oh my god.
That's all Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I'm out of breath
Except now they say, but you still take damage!
But you still take damage. It's time for bullshit!
Not bad, not bad.
I see no room for
I do like
error
this
in
Yu-Gi-Oh.
this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning.
Well,
And
not with that attitude.
it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway.
What do I?
We're gonna see Mia.
Just astral
Mamma mia.
project.
I'm sorry, Mia.
If you pop up right now, Mia, I swear. Go ahead.
Got it!
Of all
Say it.
the lines.
Here. I
Okay.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
Right. Wet or not.
That's what she said.
Continue.
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
That's what she said.
Utterly unsexy. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
I don't have it in me to do her voice either today. Oh my god.
This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for
Who's it
good.
gonna be this time? There
Me.
it is.
Oh, it's gotta be penis. Thank you for the wonderful clip, Gregory.
It's time for bullshit!
Your Honor! Wait!
Whoa, wait!
What is it with you people?
Oh my god.
What do you mean, you people?
Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No! It can't! Then it will be too late!
Oh my god.
Look at this photograph! The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah. I'll
Oh,
think
thank
later.
Lord.
Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake.
Aha, let me shake. Are people still doing that?
Very well, Mr. Wright.
What's
The knife's in his body!
What
The
the fuck is
muffler!
that? A muffler in the muffler!
Sorry. But why would the muffler be in the muffler?
I don't know. That's.
His shoe is off and his sock is not wet, even though the
I
ground
thought the shoe
is
was
wet.
Lana's.
No, the shoe's the victim.
Yeah, the shoe's the victim's.
Oh. Come on, I'm dumb.
Although, never mind. I guess this photo could have been taken.
She apprehended her and then took it with one hand.
I'm trying to think here. Like, it could be that the floor is already wet when... Yeah?
Well,
I was just
I'm
trying to
gonna
keep making
condemn
up
you.
words.
To speaking as Angel
Oh my
forever.
god. Do you think you could tolerate that?
No.
Alright then.
Mia,
but
yes.
we will.
I saw the OBJECTION! I see the flaw in your plan!
No,
Look
part
at
of what I
this
was thinking was that
Look at this photograph.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Part of my thinking was that the floor had already been wet when Lana was there.
Well, I think that she took,
You think the photo was taken after she
yeah,
apprehended?
I think the photo was taken after she apprehended, but
Yeah.
she didn't say she
Okay.
took it before.
Right, she didn't.
So I'm gonna say it's gotta be that.
It's gotta be.
Because that matches up with muffler.
Yep.
Problem in this photograph.
The problem in this photograph is here.
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr.
If you
Edgeworth.
say that you thought it was a scarf.
Your Honor.
You just said muffler.
Makes me want some muffins.
However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
What do you mean you don't see it? It's right there.
A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system. A pipe,
I see.
which I might
And
beat your head in with.
I see.
You're gonna beat your head in with this pipe.
What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Flip. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, I'm losing it. Oh my god.
We're so close. I feel it.
Oh, please. I'm losing it.
Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
I love how she says something and he's like, fucking shut up! With his gavel.
Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Well, it's gotta be the trophy, obviously.
Attorney's badge.
Attorney's badge.
No. You know your feelings.
Probably the phone call.
No, I can't think of anything else it would be.
Could be the photo.
Well, she stressed about how important it was about she overheard muffler, so I would think
Well,
it has to be the phone call.
Well, that's what I'm
Which
saying. It could-
photo?
Well, it could be that one. Because
This
that one,
one?
she's not wearing her muffler. So I'm saying if it's not the phone, it could be that. But yes, the phone is what I'm leaning towards.
I'm going for the phone. And we're going to take more damage.
Now that's a lot
If I'm
of
wrong,
damage.
I'm really sorry.
Yes, no prints because she was wearing gloves.
Miss Star, we'll call your testimony for the court.
Muffler. Ah, yar.
Just
I
pirate.
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm so loud I didn't want to scream too loud into the mic, and plus my voice is cracking now.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
And honestly, I was worried if I did too loud, it was going to sound like an orgasm, so I didn't want to go that far. Because I'm sorry, the way she does that reminds me of
Great.
Food Wars.
Well,
like
that's
she,
what I was just thinking.
she's
is
like the
now it's
ultimate
Food Wars
Food Wars
universe.
villain.
Suspend.
I find myself wondering about that piece of
I
cloth.
just imagine her giving a lunch
Whose
to the judge.
panties could those be?
Oh my god. Hopefully yours. I just imagine her giving a lunch to the judge and him doing the freaking thing from Food Wars and being like,
He's having a food gather.
Maybe I will be that yet
oh my god.
another yet boyfriend. Yet another boyfriend. Whatever it was.
Oh my god.
If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law.
Greg, I don't like that you're sitting here planning out a murder in the chat.
I mean, we already learned the judge thinks like a murderer.
Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once. And bring me that cloth. I must sniff it.
I knew that's
I
where you were
must
going.
have it!
Does this
The
rhyme
verdict-
Make
sound
it
like
my
chloroform?
new bib!
The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so.
Whew, that was close. But we made it. At least
Lord.
for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
How are you still hungry?
You've eaten like 5 lunches.
Yes, the triple decker,
Yep.
at least 2 caviar ones.
Yep.
Oh my god. Fat ass judge.
He's still hungry.
Wait, no, it was a type. Damn it.
What?
It was an error in the game that you just missed. It was Phoenix's thoughts saying he's still hungry, but it said judge.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did, and I was like, no, because I wanted to catch it.
Save progress.
Somebody clip that. I caught an error. I love catching errors. It makes me happy. I feel the same way about books when I find typos and stuff, and I'm like, yeah. So bad.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was.
Can confirm.
I definitely don't have no more of Angel Star in me tonight. I can say that.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're probably done with Angel Star for a while.
You fucking think so? Because I want to know what her part is in all this.
Well, I didn't say
Her
for good,
part
I
is
said
she's
for
going
a
to start
while.
making you cough because of that voicing.
Just cough it up.
You'll be the cough.
I will
of
be
course.
coughing up tonight because of that fucking voice.
That was pretty fun, though.
That was a good one. I wish it wouldn't have gone on as fucking long as it did. Oh, it's
Well,
time for
maybe
the
if she would have presented
testimony.
all of the evidence right away.
God.
Dude, how
that was
many
a-
times did I freaking cross-examine her? It was at least 4.
Yeah, it was like 4 different testimonies. It was a lot.
And then some of them was like just an addition onto an existing one. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this. But then what's wrong with it? Okay, but then this is wrong
oh,
with
but
it.
I lied. So guess what? We have to start over again. How
And-
about a whole new
And
testimony?
the defendant is...
Guilty of perjury. Okay, so is she gonna like get hauled off to jail now, or
Who?
Miss Angel Stark? She sat there and fucking lied.
Oh, for
Yeah.
perjury?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how
No
the rest
idea.
of
To
trial
the
goes,
chair with
technically.
you.
Death awaits!
Not the muffler.
Death awaits your lies.
Death awaits for your lies.
Hopefully,
Oh
the executioner is not your yet another boyfriend.
But she can convince him to be. How about a lunch?
How about a lunch?
How about a triple decker?
For my last meal. For my last meal, I request all of my lunches.
So,
I think me and
This is
Connor
a-
are definitely slap happy at this
just
point.
as a fun fact for you,
Yeah.
one of the achievements in the game is to see all of her different types of lunches.
Oh no. Oh no.
And there are certain prompts and things you have to do to get them all.
Are we still on pace or did we fail?
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't remember because it's been so long since I've done it. I just remember that it wasn't my first playthrough that I did that. Because I remember that there was a part where you had to, like, pick something wrong, and she would show you one, and then it was able to loop around so you could then pick the right one and go through, but then there was all this craziness.
Dang.
And there were ones that you had to present certain things to her in certain locations. So, fun time, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun chief.
He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a fucking witch.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
She doesn't deserve to be on Twitch.
No.
Doesn't deserve to be on this fucking Twitch. Angel Star is such a bitch. She is though, my god. That's probably one of the most loathsome characters we've seen thus far. Like, she's pretty...
She's up there for
She's
sure.
up there. I will say, though,
There's some amazing
trying to think,
characters
like,
in the future.
what was his name? With the frickin' rings, it was like...
Mr. Red White of Blue Corp.
Mr. Red, White, and Blue Corp, yeah.
Corp.
I would say that
Superfendufulous.
him and Von Karma are probably tied pretty top for being, like, the most scummy of all.
Yeah, true. I'd probably put Von Karma at the top.
Yeah, I would say Von Karma's probably the worst of them, but Red White was close
He's definitely
second.
up there too.
He's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
The script lady, she was bad, but like hers was like in self-defense. Like she didn't even mean to kill the dude. It just happened. But then she tried to hide it, so but whatever. You get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Hers was at least like not totally terrible.
But what about Mr. Saw It?
Oh my god.
Breaking in and beating a woman to death.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just straight up horrible, but he was a thief already, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's up there, but I'm still gonna put Von Karma at the top because, oh my god, because like not only did he fucking kill.
Was it Red, White, of Blue that killed Mia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been so long. I couldn't remember if he's the one that
yeah.
actually killed
Well, Von
her.
Karma is the one who killed Edgeworth's dad, and
Right.
then like took Edgeworth under his wing, I guess, for the ultimate revenge. So as far as like the long haul goes for evil, I would say Von Karma's probably got the cake on that one. Forging evidence and other shit, and anyway. So
yeah.
that's gonna conclude this for the night.
You guys have D&D tomorrow?
No.
Off this week. On
Yes.
next week?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine. I'm glad to be off tomorrow because I need this weekend to get stuff ready for next week and just try to get some rest.
No doubt.
Because I'm burnt out. I'm tired.
I feels you.
Yep. I feel it, yo.
Tomorrow Matt and I will be back with Halo Wars also.
I thought we were going and getting some measurements done.
Yes, we can do that before, or we can do that after.
What time are you starting?
Probably like 11, like we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know how long a quote like that's gonna take.
It will be fine. I have a grandmaster plan.
I also didn't
want to
be there at 8 a.m.
I'm not going to be there at 8 a.m.
Oh my goodness. We need to get a quote for new kitchen cabinets.
Hey!
No, we don't need to get a quote. We are choosing to get a quote.
We need to get a quote if we ever plan on trying to have something like that done so we can have an idea of what we're looking at. So yes, we do need the quote so we can know what it costs. That's how that works. I understood how you were phrasing it. I'm just correcting you because it was stupid.
Correcting me.
Anyway.
So, tomorrow, be on standby, looking at potentially starting at 11, but we'll keep you posted in the Discord, which, as Gandhi loves to plug for us.
Too bad. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, Matt's going to do it this time.
I'm going to do it.
You suck.
Discord, hurry!
I don't even know how to spell.
You
I
loser.
don't have to spell. I just had to push a button. I just couldn't find the button.
Greg almost still beat you.
Sniped it!
Well, if there wasn't like a slight second delay with the stream, he probably would have beat you.
No.
Probably.
So I'm gonna
He'd
say
beat
that
you.
Greg actually probably won.
We'll give it
No.
to Greg. Greg wins.
Yep.
No.
Greg wins.
I wins.
That's a loser.
Matt wins. Stream over. No.
Fuck you, Matt.
Hold on.
And we should have the schedule up for next week.
What
over
is
the week.
going
What? Dirty. Dirty.
I win.
Oh my god. Okay. What's the point of deleting a message if you just click it and be like, oh, there it is? Like, that's so
Well,
stupid.
no, that's so if like
Did he just show his butthole again? Yes. Just ban him. Do a temporary ban.
I'm not
No, I'm just
fan.
kidding.
A
Don't do that.
timeout.
Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Just time
No,
him out. Put him in
because that
timeout.
way, if like
You
Connor
wanna-
deleted a message from
Right.
his moderator.
Oh god,
powers,
that's when
Right.
that's
You
like
could
when that
look
one
and
guy
see.
said something like ugly to me and like Andrew like fucking banned him like momentarily and he was like, You're on. That was so funny.
Pretty amusing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well
But
anyway.
yeah, that's the plan. The
For
rest of the
tomorrow.
week will be. Next week will be posted.
It's gonna be TBD, people. Okay, TBD. We got lives. We'll figure it out, but we'll probably follow the
we
usual
ain't
regimen.
Got none of nothing.
Probably the usual regimen, but we'll update as things change. Yada yada. Same old, same old.
Your screenshot is wrong.
This has been Raging and Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, support us, follow us on Discord.
You're
Also,
rushing
for a
that.
limited, well, I don't know if it's a limited amount of time or forever. It might actually be forever. You can get a discount through the following link that Matt is going to be posting in the chat
Apparently, I'm posting
on
a
candy
link.
and jerky. So if you want to support us
Jerking
and
my candy.
also buy some wonderful snacky snacks,
win again.
please go through the link. We appreciate any support you can give, and you'll get 10% off your order.
Greg. Damn it.
Yay! Killer Jerky Co. Call me.
There you go.
Okay.
There's the raid things we're gonna raid. You can copy it and paste it in the place we raid.
Bye. Look, man.